All right, all right, all right. We are going live right now. And I need to do something over here. I'm trying a new technology over here, y'all. So give me a second as I figure this out. It is cool right now. Need to hit that like that. Do that like there. And then do it like that. We are live. Boom. Post. Excellent. Hopefully this is doing. What's up, cuz? Hopefully this is working the way I want it to work. Like I said, it's the first time doing it, and we gonna get it in. Excellent. All right. So welcome, y'all, to another day, another episode here for day 14 of the 50 reasons to self-publish right now. Self-publishing right now is what we're about to get done. Yeah, it was a good evening. Getting a little late. Like you said, Tuesdays and Wednesdays probably gonna do late, and then Thursday and Friday we'll do them during the afternoon. And we're gonna go ahead and get to day 14, reasons number 27, and reason number 28 to self-publish right now. All right, and I think I'm going on Instagram and Periscope and YouTube all at one time. That will be awesome if it is. I'm not quite sure if it is or not, but we'll find out later. Matter of fact, bear with me while I look at this. I want to see if this is working on real time. I want to see what it looks like, y'all. Haven't used a new technology called Lula TV. Appreciate that, Michael. Appreciate the share. So give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up my Instagram on my tablet and see if we are live on Instagram. Go up and click on that. Let's see. I want to see what it looks like, people. So y'all can go ahead, if you are just joining us or you're coming here on the replay, go ahead and put in the comments whether you have self-published already or you're looking to self-publish, and if what's stopping you right now. Let's go to me, go to my page and see. I'm not sure. We'll see. Not really. Boom. Oh, yes. We are live. Awesome. Awesome. You looking to create an app? That's all right, cuz we can talk about that a little later. We can talk about that a little later. Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and get started because I'm trying to keep y'all get in here, get off, get y'all this good content, feed your mind and your spirit for the day, and keep things moving. You know how we do. So let's get started with today's content. So welcome to today's episode. We are getting into day 14 of the 50 reasons to self-publish right now. And in day 14, we're giving you reasons number 27 and reasons number 28. They are networking and it makes it easy to get referrals. So how does this work? How are you going to use a book for networking and to get referrals? Let's talk about networking first. Reason number 27. So y'all, when I released my second book, my second published book, I released it on how to overcome procrastination. And I received this call from a networker, and he offered to have me come talk to his networking group about my book. And then I was going to give them some tips about how to start overcoming procrastination, how to increase your productivity. And then I was going to be able to sell my book at the end of it. Now, I don't know if I'd have been able to been given this opportunity to present, considering I wasn't part of this networking group. But he found that the information that I had in the book was worthy of him sharing it with other individuals, and he was giving me an opportunity to come meet his networking group just because I had written a book. Now, my book, if you can understand this, was working for me in a way that I probably would have never had an opportunity to use it, right? Or to get in front of this audience. That's just one way that networking can come around and open up opportunities for you by using your book. Now, here's another way. Understand that I know a lot of people use business cards. I still don't. I don't really use business cards. I just find that often people don't call back from a business card, so there's no point in me necessarily giving you a business card, spending the money on it for you to just throw it away somewhere. But I do know this: your book, as far as the 21st century goes, right now in the 21st century, your book is the ultimate business card. I'm gonna say it again. Read my lips. Your book is the ultimate business card. People do not throw away books. They hand them out. They give them to other people. They may wrap them up at Christmas time and give it away to somebody else as another present. Here's the thing. They Now listen to this. I have a whole stack of business cards I've collected for years. I have all types of business cards. Now, I don't remember a lot of the people from years ago, from the business cards from years ago. One thing I do remember is the people who have given me books, or people who books that I have read, whether I downloaded them from off of social media or off of websites or internet, or I've been giving them to me in person. I remember those people. Okay, so it's a great way for you to stand out against other people, where most people are handing out business cards with their name and the big face on the side of it, telling you, who they are and what they do, and telling you to call them, as opposed to you coming up differently. I don't have a business card, but I will give you a book. Automatically, you stand out. You are a person who's going to be remembered, because while everyone else is doing business cards, you gave them something different. It's a contrarian type thing. And the idea about going to a networking event is to say something, have a conversation with someone to a point where they remember you when they leave from that event, because they've received all these business cards. What better way to stand out on a person's mind than to hand them a book? You will be remembered. People will remember you well after the fact. So that's reason number 27. It is a great networking. It is the ultimate networking tool when you start comparing it to books and things of that nature. You will stand out. Reason number 28 is it makes it easy to get referrals. And I'm going to give you a couple stories here about getting referrals. Now, the first one is I want to start off with you imagining this. Imagine this, y'all. Think about how your book will continue to work for you, okay? So say you run a service business. There's a lot of people who I speak to, a lot of entrepreneurs, they're small business owners. They run service businesses for the most part. Now, what if you left a book with your client? You've given them great service. They love the results you've given them. And what if you were to hand them 3, 4, 5 books? And in those books, you have discounts for the person who presents that book to them. They would get a discount off their first service, right? Not only that, but you also have it on there saying when they give that discount, you ask them, where did you get my book from? And now the person that your initial customer, you can turn around and give them a reward or whatnot, basically a referral bonus for handing your book to someone else. So you give them great service, you hand them 3, 4, 5 books and ask them to give them to their friends. Because you already know this. People tend to hang around with people who have similar tastes and are in similar businesses, similar industries. And so what happens is they are going to know other people who probably want or could use your service. Now you hand them a book, you automatically stand out in that person's mind because it's different. Who uses a book to get referrals? And then they tell them they have that discount in the back. They're more than likely going to flip through the book, at least find out a little bit more who you are, Google you a little bit, and find out about your business. Now that book, if they read any of that book, if you've done it properly, they will get to know, like, and trust you more just because of the book. They softened up that lead, not only because it's because of referral from somebody else, a trusted source, a friend handing you a book, a friend telling you use such service is more, goes further for you than someone else, a stranger saying, hey, you should check out this company, right? It's a friend saying, check out this company, and they're giving you a book. Now your expertise level in their mind goes up, and they read through the book and they see a discount. They're more likely to call you. How's that for making it easy to get referrals? That right there, hands down, blows people away, right? Now, your book is really, if you think about this, your book is really the beginning of your sales funnel, because it's going to introduce people to who you are so they can get to know, like, and trust your expertise. Now, if you leverage the right way, you make it easy to close your business. It's going to make it easier to close your business. And in the process, it's going to open the doors to other leads through your satisfied customers. Think about how simple it is and how hard your book's going to be working for you. And it can be done over and over and over again with the same book. People they're not going to throw it away. They're going to give it to someone else. Do the same thing. Now, I once read about a small hardware store, just to give you an example. I once read about a small hardware store that was losing sales because a big name company had come in and opened up shop in the town, right? Now, a consultant came to this small hardware store and he suggested that they start writing these short books on how to do small projects. Okay, so when people started doing these small projects, they started reading these books and learning how to do these small projects. They were asked, well, to get a little more details about it, like, can you show me how to do this? So the small hardware store started creating these small videos to accompany the books. The employees in the store were making these videos. So now people who are getting these books on a small project looked at the video, and now they come into the store and they're asking, requesting for the person in the video to show them the tools and help them to finish their product. Right now, in the process of doing this, now they start building more loyalty from the customers who are they're receiving all the extra service. Not only are you buying the parts and the tools and so forth from the hardware store, but now they got the training, they know how to do it, they know the people who they're coming to work with, and now they can finish their projects. Now think about what that does. They're going to turn around, the loyal customers are going to turn around and say, hey, you're trying to finish this project, I know where you can learn how to do it, get a video on how to do it, and get the products, meet the person who wrote the book. That is a great way to start getting referrals. Now, what happened with this small store? They started increasing their business again because of what they were doing, and they were over delivering in their service by providing the book, providing the videos, and then helping people do it. So they started increasing their sales in that. But not only did they increase sales for their products and their services, but they started creating another stream of income because they were selling the books, and then they could then repackage the DVDs as another stream of income. Think about what happened from writing small books to help and support what you're already doing in your business. And because of the loyalty you built, because of how your customers were introduced to your company. The customers became loyal to that store and offered the how-to products, and they brought more customers to that store. You can do the same thing with this. Now, that's number 28. Reason number 28 is to make it easy to get referrals. Now, I remember another author, to bring both of these together, I remember another author who talked about how he used his book as a tool to recruit people into his network marketing company. Right? So we're doing both of these, networking and referrals. So he had the people he recruited into his company, he would have them purchase his book from him. This book was based talking about about success principles. Now he had his recruits, purchase the book from him at cost. So they're not really making a lot of money on it. It was more of a tool for recruiting. So they purchased that at cost, and then they were instructed to sell or give away the book to people and offer the people an opportunity to come meet the person who wrote the book, who was going to be given a presentation on a success principles live. And then at the end of that, of course, there was the opportunity, they offered the opportunity to come join the networking marketing company with him. Now, did this work is the question. Now, here's what happened. He broke the company's long-standing sales record for annual sales by this process. Having his recruits buy the book, having them give it out, invite the people to meet him personally, get a training from him, and then upsell them to the network marketing opportunity, right? Now, and he did it in less than 90 days, y'all. The record holder had set that record after years of being in the company and being with that business. This author did it in his first 90 days. Now that's how you network, and that's how you get referrals, by simple books that you can get done in less than 4 hours. I can show you how, right? So you can go to bit.ly/Easy Way Book Workshop. Gonna be having a workshop coming up here on March 16th. You can grab your tickets there on Eventbrite to get to that event. And if you're not here in Indianapolis, I have a plan for you. You can still come purchase the tickets. Make sure you click on the virtual tickets, and I'll be streaming that live to you through Zoom. And that way you can attend that workshop coming up here on the 16th. bit.ly/Easy Way Book Workshop. Okay, so you can go ahead and grab your tickets there. That being said, that's one of my first end of the content for today. Reason number 27, networking, and reason number 28, makes it easy to get referrals. With that being said, are there any questions about anything I've said today, or about writing your first book in general before we close out for the night? I like coming on a late night. It's much easier. It's quieter in the house. When people get on here, much easier. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and close out for the night. If you don't have any questions, please go ahead and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Someone who's been, who's been thinking about writing a book or talked about writing a book, and they need to hear another reason why they should go ahead and self-publish right now. Go ahead and share this with them. I'd appreciate you. That's how you know you show me your love, by go ahead and sharing this, because sharing is caring. Can I do this small book for the trucking industry? Yes, you can definitely do a small book for the trucking industry. Now, it depends on the type of book that you're going to be writing. It depends on, okay, so you said, how would it be beneficial? It depends on what you're trying to do in the trucking industry. Okay, if you are trying to get your own trucks, yes, because you start talking, you write small books on the benefits of a person who wants to, on the logistics of using a trucking company to transport their materials, their goods, the ease of setting contracts with a small company, and that you can work with them as opposed to larger companies. As far as that goes, the benefits of using your company can come through that book. Not only that, now you can also look at the other side of that of if you're working for a bigger company, it may not help you as much there. But if you're running your own business, then definitely will help you to get more customers as you start talking about here's what it takes. Here's why you should use a small company as opposed to those bigger companies. The care of service, the opportunity to lower your costs. All those things can be put into your book, and the other benefits of using a small company, a small trucking company. Definitely can go get some more referrals from that. Handing that book out to small companies that are looking for a trucking company, right, just to deliver the products across the country. Definitely can do that. It's a great question. Any other question? Does that answer your question? Excellent. All right, so I'm going to go ahead. Uh, yes, go ahead and write down some ideas. You have my number. You know how to get a hold of me if you want to start brainstorming some things. Again, you can definitely go ahead and grab a ticket for the event coming up here on the 16th, so about 10 days from today's recording. You can definitely go ahead and grab the virtual ticket there, and we'll go through how to write that book from beginning to end, getting yourself set up, brainstorming ideas, the intent for your book, which is very, very important, understanding your intent for the book before you start writing. A lot of people start in the very middle and just start writing, but there's some steps you need to do before you start writing so that you're writing the right book to deliver the results that you want to get from that book. You need to start there first before you start writing. Otherwise, you may be writing in vain, writing the wrong book, and then you've wasted your time. All right. So again, you can be, you can do, you can have anything you want in this world. You've just got to believe. You can't live a life of no doubt, just blessings. And I'll show you how right here. All right. I love y'all. And I ask y'all to do this with me. All my no doubters, all no doubt nation. You're gonna say the mantra, and you're gonna do it loudly. Say it loudly and do it proudly, and make life happen every day. I love y'all. God bless.